Pacquiao there got clipped clean. And Pacquiao goes to the canvas. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
They're both trying for a knockout. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Talk about man win this fight. On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Done with that counter shot. Just missing with the uppercut. Nice counter. Catch and shoot. Lucky that hook didn't score. Two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? He misses with that straight left. Misses with the straight left. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, he isn't. Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Punch, counter punch. Misses with that uppercut. That counter shot lands. That hook just can't find the target. Good counter punch. Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
A perfect counter shot. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny. Time for the 5th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Just missed with that hook. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside post-round.
Halfway, hold that thought. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
When I look at his corner, look at the instructions, they're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be on to the 6th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Can't land the jab there. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Andorra just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. And they are giving us action. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this? Here we go. It's round 7. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
And he scores with the counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4. You still want to fight?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up. Suck it up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
A perfect counter lands. Well, if this trainer... And they're back at it again here in round 8. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The right hook just missed. Johnny, as you know, there's a... I don't know, I gotta take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That uppercut misses. Oh, Sebastian Fedora is hurt. And the towering Inferno burns to the canvas. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need to see that again.
So it's a majority decision. One judge saw it a draw. The other two scored it for the same fight.
Shows how much we know. We didn't have it like that. We thought it was a one-sided fight. But you know what? Spot on. I don't mind being wrong right now for it.